Okay. What up, ladies and gents? It's your favorite Asian robot right here. Hopefully your favorite official content creator for the First Descendant. And we are ready to rumble, so let's get on with this. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Boom. It's done. Okay, now to tweet. Boom. Shakalaka. Hello, Austin. High Rise Society. Why so late? It's 12:30 p.m. It's literally the standard time, dude. So, this is the same time that I play this game every single day on my morning stream, if I'm on my morning stream. So, are you okay, High Rise Society? What do you mean by why so late? It's the exact time that I start every day. You better check your watch and your clock, buddy. Okay. Now, today is a farming day. I need blueprints, so let's go and get them. Hey, Lewis, Demise, good to see you. How's it all going? Alright, let's go get some blueprints. Some blue, because I'm literally out. Which is the saddest and most annoying part. I know I've got tons of morph. Oh, I've got like 93 here. Okay, let's just speed through this. This will take all 2 seconds. I'm doing good, Adele. How are you doing, friend? Time to get this on the road show. I totally forgot my
Ask quiet as a monster.
I totally forgot my inversion reinforcer. Not that it matters, but still. I came in here and I'm like, wait a minute. Aha, one catalyst blueprint down. Hang on, let me head back to town for a second. Normally I wouldn't, but I better go and correct my stuff. Glad you're good, Adele. Hey, nice job, Lewis. Yeah, I have to be honest with you. I am re-addicted to Raid. I played this morning again. I'm not, like, the last time it took a lot of willpower to put it down because I was like, I don't want to miss out on stuff, but at the same time, I've been like, I knew how busy I was. So I was like, okay, I got to put this down. And here we are. I'm back in it again. All right. That's how it is. There's no escape. So back in we go. And for anyone that doesn't know, I was recently sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. If you guys want, you can check out the sponsored stream from yesterday. But guess what? If you download and play through my link, which is still valid for like the next 2 weeks, if you download and play through my link, not only do you get a whole bunch of free stuff, you can also support me just by getting to level 12, which doesn't take very long. It's literally like the first few hours of play you can get level 12. So there's my link right there. Enjoy. No, I do not, Rigbone. There is no paying of anything here. So in case you are new to my channel, or maybe you don't know my channel very well, we do not pay for any progression. I play this game entirely at the same pace that a free-to-play player would play. Why do we do it this way? Because we want you guys to be able to enjoy the channel in the same way that I enjoy. Like, in the same pace that, you know, in the same way that anybody who doesn't spend money would be able to enjoy the channel. So, I create a system whereby anything that is progression related cannot be paid for. So I just do not purchase anything related to that. That being said, what I will also say is that for the most part, there is no need to speed it up, because if you just craft one before work and craft one after work, you're pretty much good to go. Yes, I am indeed, John. Like I told you last night, please not ask, okay? I want this to be the last time that you ask me about it, okay? I know I say ask me anything in the stream title, but come on, man. I did tell you yesterday already. When my stream title says I'm testing Ultimate Blair, then I will. Okay, John? Never again. Or else I will simply not speak to you anymore, and I hope that won't ever be the case. Okay, buddy? So let's keep it civil. Let's keep it cool. And please do not ask me again, because it's extremely unpleasant to be asked the same thing over and over and over again. Okay? Good. I don't want to ban people for no reason, but please understand it from the streamer's perspective. Imagine you tell somebody something like 2-3 times, and they just don't listen to you or care about your opinion. They just keep pushing the issue every single time they show up. It doesn't endear you to me. It just makes me want to throw you out and never speak to you ever again. So let's not do that, shall we? Unfortunately, high-rise society, I don't think they'll have that system. Hello, Sir Tommy. Good to see you, my friend. Always good to see Sir Tommy, because I know that's one person that's not going to ask me about Ultimate Blair and will instead wait patiently. Well, I thank you for that. And honestly, I was playing it this morning as well. Like I said, it's a great time. I am back in it again. It took a lot of willpower to leave last time, and here I am back in it again. Hello, Moth. How are you? Oh, an ultra precision strike. I'm gonna try the Veil Analyzer actually. Right now, I'm just spamming these Amorphous so that I can see if I can get Crystallization Catalysts. By the way, don't forget to like and share the stream, guys, if you haven't already. The more you like and share the stream, the better.
This is divine punishment. Death to the corrupt.
There's no real best farm rig bone, to be honest. There's a minimal time difference between this and anything else, but what I normally do is that I just gather a whole bunch of Amorphous, and like, because you'll be gathering Amorphous like with a lot of different stuff that you do anyway. So what'll happen is that you'll just end up like having a bunch, and then you just open them up. So if you I happen to have like 90 Amorphous here, so I'm just gonna get it, because you'll be doing like 400% to get your vouchers and whatnot. So usually you end up with a whole bunch. It's a good system, yes.
Face the flames. Purification.
It was actually pretty good, Sir Tommy, yes. And that's why I intend to keep on promoting it over the next few days. Like I've said, for anyone that missed the stream, you are literally welcome, because for the next 2 weeks, you can still download it through my link, play to level 12. It's a great way of supporting me for free. Indeed, Ghost, I think that that is one of the best things that they've ever done, and I'm very, very grateful that they did it. Yeah. It's definitely some good stuff. And that, honestly, helps me enjoy the game a lot better, because I'm not sweating so much about getting what exactly the stats that I need.
Face the flames.
I would say just do the highest level you're capable of doing, It's Money. That's how I've always taught people. So even in the old days, people would follow my Ines build, and indeed they should probably follow my updated Ines build and do the same thing right now. Just go to the highest level you can possibly do. As far as I know, Ines can very comfortably do stage 24. So if you don't have any cores yet, just clear stage 24 with Ines, super easy, and farm the cores that you need. It'll take some time for you to get up to the rank 10 cores, but that's how people do it when they don't have any cores. That's how we all did it. Hey, nobody.
It is time for your judgment.
No problem, Ms. Money.
We will not fail. Death to the corrupt.
Well, the Malevolent can be used while on the ground. The Ancient Knight needs to be in the air. So considering the fact that Void Erosion has very, very tight spaces, of course the Malevolent's gonna be better.
I have punished the wicked.
Did you... I mean, look. If you look at my video about Void Erosion on Serena, what weapon was I using? Malevolent, right? So I don't know why you would bother comparing the two, Ali Mac. Just follow what I do. You will save a lot of time. I mean, you can do your own comparisons, but you're literally asking about something that we've determined ages ago already. Alright? And a crucial core understanding of these weapons will save you a lot of time. If you understood what the Ancient Knight's for, you realize you gotta be in the air. The new multi-hit modules are not useful, Leif. I mean, they're not like must-have modules or anything. No, they're just designed to assist you on some guns. I haven't found a use for them on any of my current guns because they don't offer anything extra.
Purification.
So do take note of that. Just because a new module is released does not mean it's useful. In fact, the only one that was even useful is the Veil Analyzer, and the Veil Analyzer was bugged. It increased damage by a crazy amount, so now they fixed it. It's still useful for some weapons, but yeah, basically that was the only useful module that was introduced. The rest are just extras. So like if you, and most people weren't going for like extra magazine capacity or anything, and you know, things like that. So yeah. No problem, Ali Mac. You can save a lot of time though. There's no need to test a lot of things because you will just be reinventing the wheel essentially. I would suggest that you just follow whatever builds I put out.
Into the light. A victory for humanity.
The new multi-hit modules don't offer anything special, Base Vegeta. Tell me, what special thing do they offer that wasn't offered before? Let me ask you that question. What kind of special abilities do any of these offer to your weapon that you did not have before? Answer that question. You see, before you guys ask questions, you must think logically. Always think. Do not just accept blindly, right? So, something new is introduced. And do not wait for my judgment. You must also think for yourself. You must use your mind, right? What do the new modules offer you that is different from what was offered before? Anything special? Let me walk you through the process for anyone that's new. Doesn't matter whether you have them or not. You see, this is why I say you guys are asking empty questions. If you do not have them, then why are you asking? Because you think that you might be missing out something? See, this is an irrational fear. Before you ask anything, you must think for yourself. So, let me show you how I work. Very simple process. Some of you think I'm very smart, right? But no, it's not. It's just a thought process that you just need to understand. Watch. What is offered on this weapon that is different to what was offered before, right? There's only one thing that's potentially different, which is multi-piercing fire, which can offer you some multi-hit damage, multiplicative, and some weak point damage. Fair. But this is the same mixed module that you would have had with, say, focus fire. And either way, you're most likely going to supersede it with have aiming, because have aiming is a much bigger bonus. Okay, so point one. Next point, there is firearm attack and multi-hit damage. Sounds good on paper, except that this would replace action and reaction and give you a much lower level of firearm attack. It is same as the other mixed modules, which you're not going to utilize. Same as the first class marksman. And then, there is a lot of other stuff here that, looks good on paper, but how is this exactly going to help you? So let's take a look at chain weak point strikes. Just give you an example. Okay. So chain weak point strikes. There's also chain aim shot, but if we look at like chain weak point strikes, this thing would have to replace, if I'm not wrong, this is a multi-hit damage. So we can replace this here, right? Now this is a mixed module. Mixed modules usually have lower final levels. So let's test if that's really the case. We can always test. And it will offer you, like, if it follows the rules as the same one, it'll offer you the similar take as several of the other mixed modules. Let's do a little test. Do you see how it only goes up to 30% with no change to the weak point damage? This is the same as any other mixed modules. Mixed modules are always like this because they don't want them to be OP compared to the main modules. But if you look at what I was using before, which I believe was this, sure, I'm reducing the firearm critical hit damage, which this doesn't have, but I'm getting 70% multi-hit damage versus the 30% when this is maxed out. You see? So when you do it like that, that's when you really do well. So this is why I have this understanding of modules already. Mixed modules generally do not offer you anything extra. Now, if there's a very negative bonus, like for example, fire rate is a hugely negative bonus, this one will usually have more damage than this, roughly. But again, taking away my fire rate probably isn't the best idea because fire rate is a major DPS increaser. Okay? So that's how all of this works, and that's how all of this comes together. So all of the new modules are just mixed modules, which is why I don't believe they offer anything extra. Now, if any of you find a combination that works even better, sure. But otherwise, I don't think that would be the case. And most of the time, I'm pretty sure my combination should still be the best. Okay? Hello, Omar. I don't know who told you have to upgrade every Descendant module slot 3 times. I just upgrade them for whatever I'm using, unless you want to waste a lot of catalysts. that would really be a gigantic waste of time, Moth. And no problem. But anyway, for those of you that were curious about the Ancient Knight, I hope that this little walkthrough helps you guys out. Okay? So this is how you determine whether something is good or whether something is bad. All right? You should always understand the situation and adjust accordingly. Yeah, who on earth told you that you had to upgrade your Descendant slots 3 times each? Because that's ridiculous. Only use the appropriate modules that you need. No problem, Base Vegeta. Like I said, this is something that I do regardless because I want you guys to think for yourself. Never just ask, never just, you know, shoot your mouth off or things like that. Not saying you guys are, but I'm just saying in general, right? When new stuff is introduced, a lot of people prey on the fear of people missing out on things, which is why they're all like, oh my god, you know, is this thing good? Is that thing good? And it opens up a lot of ground for folks to lie to you. But here, I have no fear of teaching you the process because I've got nothing to hide. I know my work is always perfect and always at the best possible level. So that's why when I teach, I say this is the process that I go through because I can show you a process that can be replicated over and over. Of course I do, Omar. Go and check my Ancient Knight build. Go and check my Ancient Knight build. It's already on my channel. Anything that I'm using on my channel that is not under testing, unless it says I'm testing it or I tell you that I'm testing it, it's always on my channel. Please go view my Ancient Knight video. In fact, this is why I tell people you have to familiarize yourself with every single video that I do. Sure, it might sound ridiculous. It might sound like he's got over 300 videos. How am I going to watch them all? But if you do, you don't miss a single video. I tell you, you'll have knowledge of everything in the game. You will know which weapons do what anytime, anywhere. So always follow all my build videos. You see me post a build video, follow it straight away. Don't waste time. There's no reason for me to post a video other than to post something efficient. And I don't post anything inefficient. So, you see a build video, follow it straight away. That's the best way to live. I don't see why I should talk about the Moving Fortress set. What is your question about it, Inverted Insight? I went through it on the day of the patch notes, but nothing further since. So, let me ask you, why are you curious?
Death to the blasphemous. We can do it. Death to the corrupt.
In that case, why don't you watch the patch notes video? Anytime you want to know about new stuff in the game, watch the patch notes video. I usually give a few comments about each set or each thing that is new in the game, or if it's really not important, I skim through it. So if you see me skim through it on the patch notes video, you don't need to worry about it. I'll just give you a quick judgment though, Inverted Insight. I find it absolutely useless. You can try it if you want. But I highly recommend go and watch my patch notes video to hear my thoughts firsthand, or on the maintenance day, there will usually be a stream in the morning. Make sure you catch that stream because that's when I go through. It's around the same time as this. I don't know if you're new or just discovering my channel now, but we always go through everything on that stream. And we talk and discuss about the new items and things like that. So when I looked at the item, it did not seem very good. But look, up to you. You can give it a go. You can test it out. But I wouldn't bother wasting my time on a set like that. Because the only thing that you need in this game is offensive power, nothing else. So Moving Fortress to me looks useless. Yeah. It's deliberate, Leaf. You're supposed to sometimes get nothing. It's because essentially the Void Vessel, much like the Sigma Sector, is a very highly repeatable activity. So you're going to be going through it quite often. By the way, guys, don't forget to like and share the stream. A lot of you haven't liked the stream yet. When you come to a streamer's stream, if you like the streamer, you like the information that they give, make sure to hit the thumbs up button straight away. If you hit the thumbs up button within the first 20 minutes of you being at the stream, it helps the stream go further and promotes it further. Alright, so many of you guys are not in that habit yet. Make sure you guys do that. So please hit the thumbs up right now if you haven't already. Unless you're one of the people that watches me in the background or you just don't like me for some weird reason, there's no reason that you shouldn't come to a stream and just straight away hit the thumbs up button. It's free, doesn't cost you a cent, And it's not like you're gonna miss anything. So just close the chat, hit the thumbs up, open up the chat again. 2 seconds, you're done, right? This is really, really a very simple way of helping your streamers, and it's free. So make sure you do that. That's how it sometimes works, nobody. So I've got a very simple system. Hey, Goku. What I do is that I will usually use one advanced shape stabilizer. If I don't get it when I use the advanced shape stabilizer, I will use a normal stabilizer or just not use a stabilizer at all. Then I alternate between using the advanced stabilizer and the normal stuff. Usually RNG will go in my favor one of the ways. So it's a little bit of superstition, but that's how I use advanced shape stabilizers. Also helps me save advanced shape stabilizers, because a lot of people will just spam them and hope that they're going to get what they need, but it usually doesn't work out well in that way. So just gonna say that straight.
This is divine punishment.
Yeah, like I said, that's how it works, nobody. So my system is very simple. I use one. If I don't get it, then I use either the normal stabilizer or I don't use one.
Death to the corrupt.
You always gotta have a method in a system. Some things you can add as targets, some things you can't. But at the end of the day, you know, you can't eliminate all grind moth, so yeah. I've tried it out, Dalia, and what I'll tell you straight up is that you are going to be slower than using a standardized build. So, Veteran's Tactics will allow you to spam cast your fireball, theoretically, right? But you realize that because of the casting time and the AoE and things like that, and how slow it is, it's better to use the fireball tactically than to throw it all the time. So, just honest answer, you can try it for yourself, but I found that my farming was 2 to 3 minutes slower by using that method. It's your choice though, but yeah. The fastest and most efficient way is to make use of all of Blair's skills appropriately and to use the fireball when necessary rather than spamming it with Veteran's Tactics. So I don't even use Veteran's Tactics in my upcoming build, which I'll be testing again once I get my hands on Ultimate Blair. And yeah, it works really, really well. Nice, Quan. Please enjoy your Freyna. As long as you're using my build, you won't go wrong. And thank you to everybody who took the time to hit the like button. Like I said, if within the first 20 minutes of stream you hit the like button, it really helps your streamer out for free. I do mark items as well, but not all of them can be target farmed, unfortunately. But it's not that difficult to get a lot of Veil Dust because everybody should be farming Sigma Sector 24/7. If you're not farming Sigma Sector 24/7, then you're playing the game wrong. Because unless you finish the arcade tuning on every single character, yeah, you got a lot to do.
I will cleanse this.
And you're gonna do it all at some point, so that's what I just do continuously. Just arcade tuning everything. Well, yes and also no. It just depends on what percentage the item goes up by. Catalyst farming is very simple. All you have to do is just do what I'm doing. So just get a bunch of Amorphous and then go for it. But you don't really need a pity system because as long as you've built a proper bossing Descendant, most fights end in seconds. So as long as you're ending the fight in seconds, let your doggo pick up the items. And literally by the time you're done reloading or whatever, you do this, you open it up. You're gonna get it or you're not gonna get it, right? Then you just restart it and you just go again and again. Like within an hour, you can blow through hundreds of Amorphous. Well, not hundreds, but you can at least like blow through 60 or 70 Amorphous in an hour. and that'll basically ensure that you get quite a few. So usually every once in a while, like I'll just build up a stockpile of like 20, and then you know that's how I enjoy the game. I just build up a stockpile of 20 Morphous. You got too many, and you just open them up. But it depends on whether you need to or not. Because Austin, I'm pretty sure you play a lot more than me. That's very rare, but it can happen. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a 20% probability. It doesn't mean that you're gonna get 1 in 5, right? I've seen people go like 50 drops without an Amorphous, without a single catalyst, but I just don't worry about it. Like in my brain, I just don't think about it. I just keep going. I get it, cool. I don't get it, doesn't matter. On to the next, you know? And you just keep going like that. That's usually for the best. Excuse me. Nothing wrong with that, nobody. Play at your own pace, man.
Face the flames.
The most important thing about a game is to enjoy it.
I have punished the wicked.
Excuse me. Because once you finish doing everything, there's literally nothing left for you to do. There's another one there. Double gold rolls are hilariously common these days. Good thing I don't need any of them. Anything that's not double gold here as well? Gone. Sometimes you defeat the game, sometimes the game defeats you. And across. Whee!
I have punished the wicked.
Excuse me today. My throat is a little agitated. It's a great system. There is no feeling for that system other than this is the best system in the game. Because everybody being able to get a god roll is good. Well, make sure you set up your filters first, nobody. There's a video where I show people how to set up their filters. That is the first thing you should do. Before you ever use the auto dismantle, make sure you know what filters to use. And if you haven't consulted my video, follow that to the letter and you'll be all good.
It is time for your judgment.
No, I haven't, Haley. Sorry, high-rise Haley. Well, I haven't, because there's no need to. I mean, Serena and Glade pretty much take care of everything, so I don't see a reason to work on Haley again. I may have to in future, but right now she serves no additional purpose that wasn't already served before. Get what I mean? What I sometimes try and do is I'll sometimes try and use the daily bonus to get my Haley farming done, which I might do a little bit later, but for the most part I don't bother worrying about Haley's arcade tuning. I do want to slowly rank it up, but oh my god, it's gonna be a pain. Because Haley of the Shillelagh, she doesn't really have a full-on, you know, farming build. It's just she can do some shooting, but that's about it, you know. So why worry about Haley when Serena can already take care of everything? Now, sure, they're gonna nerf Serena, but since they're already gonna nerf her, I may as well enjoy her until she gets nerfed, you know? That's my mentality and my mindset anyway. And once again, thank you to everybody who hit the like button on the stream. It's really good of you. Keep it up with the habit, because the more of you that hit the like button, the better. So thank you all very much. It's a really good way of helping your streamer for free. And also, for those of you that haven't yet, or maybe you registered me more than a month ago, don't forget to renew your support for me on the Nexon website. Just register me as your creator via the link, and you'll be good to go. I'm always grateful to those that register me.
I have punished the wicked.
It's not monthly, but it's like more like a month and a half. So if it's been more than a month, usually I just tell people, hey, why don't you just check again? Because a lot of people, like, they go in and forget to renew their support. It's actually every, if I'm not wrong, it's actually every 2 months, roughly, or a month and a half. I can't remember the exact amount of weeks that it is, but it's just safer to just, you know, regularly do it. So I just remind people, oh yeah, every month, just remember to hit the button. But they do, like, if you don't do it, like, in whatever time period they specify, you just automatically get removed, which is the system they have so that people who are inactive, you know, don't have people just sitting there. Which again is a really good system, because there's a whole bunch of people I recall in the older days that had I guess a fake bunch of supporters or something like that. It was kind of glonky, but that's how it is. People don't think it be like it is, but it do. But it do.
Purification. I have punished the wicked.
I'm hoping I have like a bunch of catalysts by now, because otherwise I'm gonna be sad on the inside if I don't. Also, ouch. Gosh darn it, sometimes I have to rearrange my chair. Don't know what happened with it, but it was in an odd position. I could tell. I was like, something's weird here.
New super chat received.
I may, Austin. I have no current plans to, but I may. But I don't really like the atoms because I prefer very consistent weapons. So yeah, I don't really see a need to rebuild the atoms. Going good, Chad. Can't really complain. And thank you, Gabok. Very kind of you to super chat. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I will always keep up the good work. Speaking of that, I should probably look for Does it show me catalyst blueprints? Oh my god, no it doesn't. Boo! But why would I care about Ice Maiden when I can probably just take the last dagger and handle her? I mean, makes sense, right? I am not gonna bother about atoming the Ice Maiden. I don't go for leaderboard, nor do I care. Because I'm sure somebody out there will care about the leaderboard, but on a scale of 1 to I really don't give a shit, I don't give a shit, so I may as well just take my last dagger and do what I'm doing now. Feel me on that? The ATOMs is too inconsistent. If the ATOMs could consistently get that crit, fair enough. But since it can't, I'm like, eh. And we don't know what the resistance of the new thing would be. What if it's a skill-based enemy?
Need us so desperately.
And yeah, you already have the Ancient Knight as well, so that's kind of a thing. Ah, so I've got 12 of these. Damn, okay, let's get some more. Let's do some Swamp Walker. But yeah, you could just use Ancient Knight or whatever else. Ancient Knight would literally be the perfect solution because, hey, it's all fire element. You can just slap more fire on it. So, there you go. Well, I mean, sure, but at the same time, eh. Oh, I already grabbed that, but I want more. I like to build up a good stockpile. That way I don't have to worry about it. I'm a bulk farmer. Especially for stuff like this, because the worst thing you could do is, like, you know, waste your time farming when you don't have to. So me personally, I just farm a whole bunch at once, then off I go. When I do farm it, I build up like a stockpile of 20, and I just go from there. Today must be a hot day.
Into the light. Purification.
I wouldn't normally do so, but I actually had to change the temperature of the air conditioner. I'm just gonna check on my window. Weird, my window's closed. It's on my channel already, Mr. White Rice. Just go straight to the Ancient Knight build video. You don't ever have to see it on my stream because everything that I use is already on my channel for you guys. All you gotta do is follow it and you're good to go.
Face the flame.
Yep, enjoy. Here on this channel, we don't make it so that you have to ask the streamer every single time. Everything you need is in the video. Once we finish testing and we deliver it, that's it. All you gotta do is go to the video. Everything you need. Modules, roles, you know, explanation on the stats, all in there. And if you ask that question, I can tell you're new here, so welcome to the channel. Like I said, this is a professional channel. We're not like the other losers out there that'll make you say like, oh, you gotta watch my channel just to know this kind of stuff. I don't waste people's time. Thank you, Fernzilla. I appreciate the super chat. Hey, neighbor. I see the Malaysian ringgit right there. Hey, bro. Thank you very much, huh? See ya. Always nice to know that some of my viewers are my neighbors.
Purification. Purification.
Rena, how can you take the MYR? You are Australian. You must take the AUD, not the MYR. MYR only for us Asian people. Now, ladies and gents, don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. Those of you who come to the stream, it's a great way to actually support us for free. Just hit the like button within the first 20 minutes of when you're at stream, and you know you'll be helping out your streamer. Thanks to you, all of you guys, we have almost 97 people watching on a chill Saturday morning, which is great. You know, so keep it going. Thank you very much for those of you that like the stream.
This is divine punishment. Do not fall. A victory for humanity.
Hello, linear function. How you doing? And thank you, Gabak. I will keep up the good work. No worries on that. Every day I'm working hard. As you know, I always am. I never stop working hard. That is unfortunately true, Sir Tommy. $5 gets you nothing no matter where you are in the world. It's rough, man. So I always appreciate the donations no matter what. You know? $5 may get you nothing, but you keep adding up $5, you'll be able to get something. So I'm always grateful. But the world is getting more expensive, unfortunately. So I think at some point we're gonna need a revolution. You know, we're gonna need to adjust the attitudes of some of the rich and powerful folks, and you know, maybe we need some revolution, eh? Hey, Jerome. Nothing much, just getting Crystallization Catalyst blueprints. Haven't farmed them in a while, so I'm just trying to grab as many as I can for now. Sorry about the cough today. I don't know what the issue is, but there is one. Still, it won't stop my streaming. Hey, Starro. How's it going?
It is time for your judgment.
What a name. Newbie. Well, welcome. How you going?
Death to the corrupt.
Also, please take note, you don't have to use caps lock here, okay? Please use normal typing, okay? Even if you type in caps lock, I won't be able to hear you better. Internet doesn't work that way, okay? He's not wrong. That's the only place you're gonna get that stuff. And yes, congratulations on the job, Starro.
We can do it. Death to the corrupt.
Yeah, it's a very good headset. Definitely one of the best. I love using it. Don't ever have to worry about the battery, and the sound quality is epic.
Death to the blasphemous.
LOL Pokari. I want Bacardi sweat.
Ask
Excuse me. Sir Tommy, lol. Rena, nah, man. Sir Tommy's just a connoisseur of food. Anyway, Rena, bro, Starro got a job. When are you gonna finally get your new job, bro? Why you don't want to be hired, Rena? Why you don't want to become full-time employed? I happen to have a lot of morphs for these guys. Besides, like I said, the time differential is not that much, so I'm just chilling, honestly. Damn, Sir Tommy skips lunch, bro. I could never do that. I gotta eat my meals properly. Do you see how many amorphous I have? Since I have a lot of them, I may as well open them up, right? You have 5 daily meals, Kevin? Damn. Well, good job at not giving up. Well done, Starro. Well done.
I have punished the wicked.
I can't imagine you guys eating just once per day. That's crazy. That's nutty. Well, I respect you for taking care of your health in that way, Kevin. Also fair, Sir Tommy. I don't know. I need to eat at regular intervals. I don't need 5 meals per day, thankfully. But I do just eat at regular intervals because otherwise I can't do what I'm supposed to do, you know? No energy. No energy. Gotta have the appropriate energy. You gotta keep that same energy. I'm not a regular entity. Yeah, dude, I remember when a big sushi roll, I tell you, my junior used to get me this big sushi roll some days at school and it was great. He would just bring me that, I would pay him. It was like $2, it was great. Now it's like all, yeah.
A new member has arrived.
Thanks for subscribing, Fern. So Fern is the first person to super chat before subscribing and becoming a channel member. You've taken your first steps into the Robot Nation. Congratulations. Someday when you are a super high tier member, you shall join us in the inner circle of evil. But thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome back. $5 footlongs. I remember that. I remember, oh my god, the glory days of Australia where I could get my footlong, like $6 footlong or something like that. Oh yes. Oh yes. I used to go get my meatball marinara sub, everything on it. Way too expensive, Mr. Linear Function. And don't even talk about Singapore. Singapore, that shit's so premium, I'd never eat at a Subway ever again. You know, I think most Subways out of business already. Yeah. Around Rena's right. It's around there. I too miss having Subway. You know, it's nutty how things have changed. We need a revolution, guys. We need to literally eat the rich. Okay, I will personally season them, butcher them, and consume their flesh alongside all of you, and we'll probably summon the blood god that way. I swear I'm not an evil cultist, okay? I'm just telling you guys this is how it is. Okay, we must eat them and gain their insect strength. Hey, George. 1 meal per day, huh? Y'all in the 1 meal club? Y'all crazy. I can't do that, man. I'm in the 3 meal club. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Nice, Thanos. Exactly. So, what can we do, Kevin, except to cook them and eat them? Yes, and we will sacrifice all of them to Korn. Alright, and he will bless us with great strength. and vigor.
Impudent bastards.
Nice high-rise society. Not my country. All you rich people with good subways in your country, okay, y'all gotta donate more money to me. I'm very disappointed that y'all don't donate hundreds of dollars to me. Shameful. It's okay, man. Fern is just a Warhammer 40k fan, which is good. Warhammer 40k fans are awesome. We should all be worshipping the blood god. It's okay, we're all heretics here. As long as you don't worship Slanesh, it's fine. Blood is alright, you know? Sometimes in life, you must understand that blood is the only way to get what you need, alright? So I'm not saying we should all go out and become the Punisher. I'm not saying we should all go out and start butchering people. But, you know, in order to eat the rich, we must first cook the rich, right? You don't want to get food poisoning, so we gotta capture the rich, cook the rich, and then start consuming their flesh and bones. I'm just saying.
Death to the corrupt.
What's a heretic? It's you, Star. You are born a heretic. Okay? Don't try to, you know, weasel your way out of this. You are a heretic. You are the #1 heretic. Lol. Oh my god, Tau player. Okay. That's it for Anzilla. I'm sorry. I can't speak to you ever again. Tau player. Oh my god. Oh my god. You play space communists. My neighbor is a space communist main. I feel so sad about this. Genuinely. Like, crushing my soul already. Misunderstood Nola, bro.
We can do it.
Misunderstood your head. They are all controlled by the rich dudes. In fact, the Tower are literally our society. They're all controlled by their ethereal overlords. Fair enough, Leaf.
This is divine punishment.
Peter Pan and the Lost Boys, but what? I don't recall them being cannibals. Damn, George, what kind of fairy tales are you reading?
Purification complete.
It's Daya, Glay's daughter. You're welcome. Well, just don't skip cutscenes anymore, Kevin. Cutscene skippers will get the hand. The hand of God. Well, makes sense to me, Michael. Divine Punishment has always been Eugen's weapon, but
Death to
I'm
the
pretty sure it was
blasphemous.
also disappointing there.
As Christ as a monster.
That is what we call an excuse, Kevin. There are no excuses. You ever skip a cutscene, I will murder you and eat your soul. Star, no, that is in the game. You just haven't played, you literally haven't played the game, you nerd. Harp and start playing the First Descendant, you weakling. No, you don't have to listen to Star. She hasn't played this game in 5 months, so she doesn't know anything. So just make sure you beat her up. Anytime you see Star, just beat her. Whenever I look at Star, I'm just like, oh, time for beatings. No, she actually is. FYI. How about you actually play the damn game and you will actually see her? You weakling. Yes, that's it. That's it. Beat Star. Beat Star. Anytime you see Star, just beat Star. She just needs the hand on a continuous basis. Nope. Beatings.
We can do it. I have punished the wicked.
Remember, Star, if you exist, it's a crime. The more you exist, the more criminal it is. Damn. George is going all the way. He ain't even using equal rights and lefts. Now he just dropping the nuke straight away. Don't make me give you some seasons beatings. I still remember that meme. But I should also probably say that, just so you know, guys, we are joking. We have friendly banter between friends.
Death to the corrupt.
And there are also some friends which I will not use this joke on because I don't want them to ever feel awkward. Hey, breaker of the law. What's up, my man? Good morning to you. And also, for anyone, this is perfect time to advertise. Make sure y'all play Raid Shadow Legends via my link. If you guys want to support me for free, just download via my link, play to level 12. Those of you who've done it before, you don't have to do it again. But if anyone wants to support me for free, then yeah, there you go. Exactly, Star. You gonna get the belt? That's what you get. That's what you get.
Impudent bastards.
Exterminatus. Okay, yo. Now that's going hella far. I'm pretty sure Star was born a demon host. Sorry, I don't make the rules, you know. They just are the rules. Star be housing them demons inside her. Mayday, mayday, the ship is slowly sinking. They think I'm crazy, but they don't know the feeling. Listen, Lawbreaker. 100%, my man. 100%. Okay? This is what you must log in and hear. Because this is what we're all about. Okay? What we do is that, you know, those people who are all ahead of us, oh so powerful, they need a reminder. They need a reminder, okay, that I will turn them into my meatball marinara sub, and we have not eaten enough meatball marinara subs. Get us some good rest, Lewis. It's the weekend, so y'all deserve the rest. It's on my channel already. Just look for my boss build. This is the Serena gun build for bosses. In fact, let me take a moment to link you, good sir. Let me link you right now. I will do so. Here you are, good sir. Here's the link. I can't tag you because I can't type Chinese, so yeah. Or Japanese, sorry. Please take the link there. Enjoy.
This is divine.
But good night, Lewis. You have a good one, and I'll catch you next time.
We can do it. Purification.
You should always take my builds. Always follow the build that I publish. You follow my build, nothing goes wrong. You don't follow my build, life goes wrong. You know, it's gonna be like a Mayday situation. Just gonna be suffering. Every day I'm suffering, suffering, suffering.
I will cleanse this place. As quiet as a monster.
Hello, Kevin Quest on TikTok. What you doing? How's it going? You like that version better than the original Star? Good. Because it's your daily life.
Impudent bastards.
I think nothing of it, Reaper of Souls. I think it's just a waste of time. But if people want to chase the leaderboard, they can chase the leaderboard. I just don't care. On a scale of 1 to I genuinely don't care, I genuinely don't care. You know, I leave it to the people who want to chase it. They want to chase it? Good! Well, yeah, it's just a challenge mode for those that want to get on the leaderboard, Reaper of Souls. As per my patch notes. Did you watch my patch notes video? Because all of this was explained in my patch notes video. If you didn't watch my patch notes video, you should watch my patch notes video. People want to play the new character. If you don't like it, Kevin, then just literally don't bother playing in a group. Just play solo like everybody else. You'll find that once you start following my builds, Kevin, playing in a group is mostly a waste of time. And nobody should waste time.
Do not fall. Purification.
All activities are quick with solo. Just an FYI. I've not yet seen an activity that's faster. Oh, well, actually, sorry. Void Erosion Purge is faster in a group than solo. But what if she achieves it, Rena? What if she achieves it? Changes things, doesn't it? Now, I will BRB, guys. By the way, my music is, I'm going to start releasing my music again today. So look forward to it. I've been busy over the last couple of days, but I'm looking forward to releasing more of my music. So please do enjoy. And a lot of people have been liking Caged In. All right. I don't see the medal for the leaderboard either, but maybe they'll give it at the end of the season. Again, I don't really care about it, so that's the kind of thing you should ask in the official Discord, Piyush. Because our concern here for leaderboards is 0. We really, really don't like leaderboards, if you don't mind. So you should know better than to talk about it here. Now, I'm going to play some tracks for you guys, so please enjoy while I go to the washroom for a second. I'll play Star's favorite track.
Trying to break the surface, the surface. It's hard to swim when you're barely floating. Try to do better, but you know it's worthless. It's worthless. I've tried so hard to change, but it always stays the same. I've tried so hard to change, it always stays the same. Caged in, rage within, break out. I gotta let it out. Caged in, rage within, break out. I gotta let it out. Now I'm at the bottom of the ocean trying to break the surface.
You know, Kevin, I take offense to that because I'm a rapper. But for anyone that doesn't know, this is all my own music. Please enjoy.
So hard to change, but it always stays the same. I've tried so hard to change, it always stays the same.
Now, thank you for listening to that, but hey, I see Kevin doesn't like rap. How dare you? Just because you listen to shitty rap out there doesn't mean that all rap is bad, okay? Super disappointed, man. Have you ever listened to my rap? No, you haven't, huh? If you did, change your mind. 16 of these. Okay, yeah, that's all right. Lol. Some guy on TikTok, some total loser asked, "Can you buy me the panda outfit?" Insta blocked. Dear trash tier people, you're supposed to give streamers money. Streamers don't give you money, okay? Goodbye and don't come back to my channel. Now, if you guys want a real headbanger, okay, now this is a secret preview for everybody, okay? This is an exclusive preview of my upcoming track. No one else has heard it before. I made this last night, all right? Don't troll me, Mr. Panda, or I'll also throw you out of my channel, okay? Be very careful. But anyway, preview only for those people who are here right now, all right? I made this last night, and it's a serious headbanger. In fact, the name of the track is Headbanger. You guys ready? All right, get ready. All right, this is crazy. Have a listen.
Don't ever ask me if I ever wonder if I'm
Ever coming back? Don't
ever ask me if I ever wonder if I'm ever coming back. Ever since you went away, we both know that's not the case. It's a promise you can't break.
You said you'd never go away.
But you know it's never easy. Ever since you went away, we both know that's not the case. It's a promise you can't break. You said you'd never go away, but you know it's never easy. Yeah, I know you know it's
I knew you guys would like this. I made this last night and I was like, shit, that's a banger. Oh, so this will be a single after my current metalcore album is done. Listen, Johnny, I make AI music now. What the hell are you doing back here, huh? Look at this bored guy. But anyway, this song is damn good. I made it last night. I was like, this is so good. It deserves its own release. So I'm gonna make it a single after I know it all that. It's freaking awesome, man. Nah, George. This is the headbanger. Okay, that is very inappropriate, Johnny. I'm gonna time you out for 5 minutes now. Don't ever make that statement again because this is a clean stream, okay? And you know I don't swing that way. Yeah, I'm gonna just time you out for like 60 seconds now, bro. So there you go. There's your timeout there. Okay. I'm a professional, Johnny. This ain't like those ancient days of unprofessionalism. Yeah, there's my music. I'm currently making a lot of my tracks on SoundCloud and YouTube Music, but you can also get me on all major music platforms like Spotify and all that stuff. But my tracks on Spotify, my new Spotify, are released on a per album basis. So currently I'm working on a metalcore album, which we're finishing. But I release like each track first on SoundCloud and my channel, my music channel. Then when the album is finished, I make a major release on Spotify, all the major music platforms. So feel free to enjoy them there. You can find Real Asian Robot pretty much Apple Store, anywhere. Like just search up Real Asian Robot, you'll see my tracks there. Please enjoy. But yeah, this is all my stuff. I make AI music, but you know, what I will say is that my AI music is not slop. G Mask, what are you trying to say? Battle Royale? And also, you posted it twice. Are you okay, sir? Anyway, I'll turn the game's own music back on, but I hope you guys enjoy my tracks. I always love showing off my work. I make some good stuff. And because it's AI generated, I can make female songs, male songs, all the good stuff. Not right now, but budget is not that big. Like in future, if I had a major budget and like I was very successful, I probably would make some music videos, but right now I'm just like too much effort and no budget. I would need a very, very strong AI to generate those, and also the rendering time would have to be considered. So yeah, not that easy. I'd love to, but yeah. Maybe in collaboration in future with somebody that specializes in really, really good AI videos, then sure, but at this current moment, I don't think I can. Hey, Johnny, your 60 seconds timeout is over. While you hiding in the background. Hey, Syra. What up? Now, how much time has I spent so far? I think I can still manage a couple more. I just need to murder a couple of these, get a couple more Crystallization Catalyst blueprints, then I can just not think about it for a few days. Then I'm going back to the Sigma sector. To the Ligma sector.
Into the light. Purification.
Sorry, I had to check something real quick. Yeah, I mean, like I said yesterday, you know, the damage had to be bugged. Then they fixed it. I can't believe they fixed it so quick. I mean, I understand why they did it, but still, I can't believe they fixed it so quick. Hashtag sad. But if you follow my multi-hit build for Restored Relic, you should still be able to, you know, get Glaze RK tuning up pretty easily. My Glay is like, I think, maxed.
Purification.
Oh, I'm sure they did. I mean, either way, I had a feeling it was bugged, so I'm sure they would have fixed it. Well, that's how it goes, Panda. That's the way it's supposed to be. Getting good reactors and sets is now super easy, which is what I love about it. It's good. It's good.
I will cleanse this place. You will not fail.
Sorry, G-Mask. We only speak English here, good sir. If you wanna ask any questions or interact on my channel, you have to use English. Sorry. Otherwise, I do apologize, but you have to find a creator that speaks your language. As an international stream, we only allow English here. Thank you for understanding, sir. It's such a shame, you know, because in the old days it was so easy to find a TFD creator in your own language, but I guess now that's not the case. But again, we're an international stream, so unless you speak good English here, sorry, we cannot help you. And it's a requirement for me, unfortunately.
Face the flame. Purification.
Sigma sector is always a chore to grind. Doesn't matter, Finesse. It's a rule because we are an international stream. So to be fair to everybody, otherwise you'll see all sorts of languages going left, right, and center in chat. So it's a rule. Doesn't matter that the Google Translate exists. All right. If we're running an international stream, if your stream is marked as international, then you select one language and that becomes the default language. For us, it's English. So everybody needs to obey the rule of English. And even if I were to use Google Translate, I cannot encourage that because if I do it for one person, I have to do it for everybody. So no, English only. So just remember that. International stream, English only. It depends, Chris. Like for me, sorry, Crisis. I always call you Chris. Or is it Cyrus? Damn it. Confusing name. I'm just gonna call you Barry. Because you didn't at me, Finesse, or you didn't at them. If you type at the person, then I know that you're talking to the person. Otherwise, don't forget, if you just type something, I have to assume you're talking to me. And the other person also won't know you're talking to them. Nah, I'm just gonna call you Barry from now on, because you're a nerd. How dare you have a confusing name? Beat you up. But anyway, yeah. It's up to you what format you want to do it in. For me, I just do it all in bulk. All good. Just remember that if you are talking, if you don't at the person that you're talking to, the streamer has to assume that you're talking to them.
Impudent bastards.
If you're doing Sigma Sector regularly, you should have thousands of Veil Dust. I've got so much Veil Dust, dude. I've had like so much of like Fulgurite, Veil Dust, like all the whatever things in there, man. I also have too much. It's just everywhere. You know, when people told me that they don't have Veil Dust, I'm like, haven't you guys been spending all day in the Sigma Sector? Like, there's so many characters. You got to do the RK for all of them. You should be in Sigma Sector 24/7, bros. If you're not, then I'm gonna worry.
We will not fail.
This is the Ancient Knight, Serena's exclusive weapon.
Purification.
So I say it's Serena's exclusive weapon because it's only useful on her anyway. But yeah, it's the Ancient Knight. Probably because a lot of people weren't farming the Sigma Sector. Ah, fair enough. It's because you're new, Justins. Well, welcome to the best channel for learning. Yes. But Craig probably has done enough Sigma Sector to have it at least, so should be alright. If you're here for learning, this is the best place to learn. So long as you keep to the rules, of course.
I have punished the wicked.
Well, that would be correct. What Barry says is true. Step 1, Ultimate Bunny. Step 2, everything else. Not really, Nutacorn. It's just, like, there's different ways of killing bosses. I just like using the Ancient Knight. Because I like the weapon. It's a fun weapon. Simple weapon, fun weapon, you know? It's a straightforward weapon. I see the cat has joined my TikTok. Here's a wave. Greetings. Ultimate Bunny is indeed the gift that keeps giving. She is very good. I never bother farming arson. I don't even have it built and I don't even want to build it. I know I should in future, but I'm just like, oh, normal Sigma Sector every time. Like, I take one look at it, I'm just like, I don't feel like doing this anymore. Now, let me go check whether or not I have enough blueprints. 18. Oh, that's good enough. I'm too tired to carry on. Actually, I'm not too tired. Let's go. 2 more. I never thought the day would come when I'd actually run low on on these, but yep. Good night, George. Get some good rest, buddy. I just hate farming normal mode. I refuse to farm it. It's pointless. I take one look at normal mode and I think to myself, nah. Verbuja's second one is better. Second one is always better. They won't do that, Syra. Otherwise, like, it's just too easy. They have to make us grind in some way, shape, or form, you know?
Face the flames. Death to the corrupt.
Yeah, I am not doing that, Barry. That's why I look at those medals, I'm like, on a scale of 1 to I am never doing this, I'm never doing this. So have fun. Burbuja, you need to check my video on multipliers. It seems you do not understand how multipliers work.
We will not fail.
So, yeah.
I have punished the wicked.
Let me get the video for you. You need to study that video and memorize it. It'll help. That's the farming build for Serena, Duxton. Go to the farming build for Serena. That's the one you're looking for. This one. This video, Burbuja, is the most important. You need to study and memorize this video because this will explain everything. Once you know how to do the calculations and you do the calculation yourself, you'll see why you add 8% to one is more than 8% to another. Okay? Enjoy. Boss Slayer build? Yep. Serena. Glay. My old Haley builds. All that is good for boss slaying. But yeah. I don't classify builds, Duxton, by the module. We don't do that here. There are only two types of builds, Dux. Farming build, bossing build, or Void Erosion Purge. Okay? 3 types. So, all builds are classified by these 3 categories. If it's for farming, then it's for farming. Doesn't matter what the module is. It'll be for farming. The other one is bossing. So, and then Void Erosion Purge. Yeah, you are mistaken, because the farming build is Divine Surge, dude. Sarah, do not answer on my behalf if you do not know perfectly. Imagine not knowing and memorizing all of my videos. You disappoint me, bro. Tell me, how do you think I leveled Serena in the first place? You think I ran around with a gun? That is the stupidest and slowest way to level Serena. Oh, use Divine Surge, always. When a character can use a farming build, I'll always build a farming build. If they cannot, then whatever. I'll figure out some other way, some alternative solution. But most of the time, I do it in that manner.
We can do it. I have punished the wicked.
Yeah, but may as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Since I can get her arcade tuning and farm and level her at the same time, you know. Why not 2 for 1? That to me makes a lot more sense. Now you better memorize all my videos, Sarah. Or else I'll be very disappointed in you.
Death
course, Fortress Defense is fast, but I find that there's a over-dependence upon it. I literally went into Fortress Defense just to get my first level so that I could unlock all her abilities, and then after that I just went ham. Literally just went ham. Okay. Just need a couple more kills.
Do not fall. A victory for humanity.
But even if you have 3 fire rate, your game will slow down, so you're getting no value out of it because the frame rate drops. That's the only problem. Yep, which is why 2 for 1 deal at all times. Okay, now I can go back to leveling up Karina's arcade tuning. Back to the future. Time to go bork to the future. And I believe that this one required a C socket. Okay, MP. Let's go farm our shell crusher set.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone.
Well,
Proceed with caution.
over time you just gotta build it up week by week at ETA 0. So I think that everybody runs out of the equipment storage. It's just that I've had a longer time than you guys to build up my storage. But farming the new sets are a pain, so
Entering stealth. Unseen. Damn.
RK receptor, confirming signs of life.
I love how the RK receptor confirms signs of life,
Activating.
and we just straight up go in and terminate it.
You are. Damn.
Sharon basically gonna look at this enemy and say, "Nope, you're not living."
You are finally.
Descendant. I will do his bidding. I will serve.
What if there were descendants in there? Too bad they're dead now. They should have known better.
Entering stealth state.
Why am I?
Extraction
Yes and
from
no.
Operation
I'm pretty
Zone
sure they actually
initiated.
don't.
Good work, Descendant.
Most of the time. So that's why I said the Veil Analyzer should not work on it. Because it's not supposed to hit weak spots. If you go into the lab and you spawn 9 of them, see how many weak point hits you get. Because you should be able to hit a weak point, but it's quite difficult to do so with the projectiles. I mean, I find Sharon fun, but it's up to each individual finesse. So if you don't find her fun, then just don't play her. Simple.
This is Hound Actual, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
Entering stealth state. Activating stealth. You won't find me. Shields are down. You won't find me. Entering stealth state. Initiating stealth.
Sharon, to me, is just a Beyblade.
Down.
That's what she does. Smack. Schmack. Schmack.
Activating
Okay,
stealth.
here we go.
Wide-range shaping charge drop complete. Begin the void energy purification operation. Descendant, prime the detonator with your arcade. Then activate the remote detonation device.
She used to be like super necessary, yes, it's true. Now she's just, well, now she's just another DPS descendant. But she is still fun, at least, somewhat. If you like spinning around. If you like to spin to win. God swords in game?
Unseen.
What is a god sword? You dare compare Sharon, the Sharon, with Luna? Impossible. You, Destiny. Okay, execute this man for mentioning Destiny. But yeah, you never know. Maybe they'll introduce something like that. They did say that they were working on a proper melee system, so who knows?
Entering stealth.
Captain Elias, deploying arcade. I am the original.
I let my guard down. stealth state. You won't fail.
Oh my! Hound actual to HQ. Mission complete. Requesting transport support.
But market day, they're doing the same thing here. PS4 players have to upgrade to PS5 to continue on. I mean, it's the natural evolution of consoles. So for me, that's not a reason to hate a company. Now, don't get me wrong. I despise Bungie, but that's because they're money-grubbing, greedy people. And I just don't like them. The real ones use Tonfa and Shock Punch. Hey,
This is
Duxton,
HQ.
you want to use
Troops are on
that?
the
Go
ground.
ahead.
Transport
But
is en route
just
to
make sure
standby
you're never
position.
in my matches.
Best of luck, Descendants.
You won't find
Well, either way, you wouldn't be able to catch up.
entering stealth state. Initiating stealth operation.
By the time you grapple to the end of the match,
Entering stealth.
everything's already over.
You won't find me.
Descendant, we're detecting RK life signs inside a Vulgus structure.
I'd say they are both equally bad. Right alongside Blizzard. So basically all big companies all sucky anyway. I mean, when the so-called Asian gacha game companies are doing better than a lot of these big AAA companies, you know somebody messed up somewhere. That's just a fact of existence at this point, and it's nutty.
You won't find me.
I'm in the same boat, pal.
Entering stealth state.
I've gone like maximum despo mode, and like I've set certain things for the new Shell Crusher to like blue.
Mission complete.
Well, Striker, if you're unsatisfied with the current difficulty in the game, nothing we can do to help you. This game is aimed at casuals, so I think you will never get the real challenge you want. Why don't you get the top of the leaderboard in the VP and, you know, you can go from there. That should be enough challenge for you right now. And if you're not top of the leaderboard, then, well, can't really talk about challenge, can we? Because you haven't completed the challenge of the game. Shell Crusher memory. Even with all this, no good. What a shame. Content, I can agree with. Diversity, I think we have plenty. But there needs to be more. A lot more of the ones that are unused need to be raised up. Simple. So I think we do have diversity, but we need to see where
This
the
is HQ.
unused characters are
Troops
really
are on the
lacking.
ground. Transport is en route to standby position.
Unseen.
Best of luck, Descendant.
You won't find me.
Hey, Martin.
Down. Activating stealth.
How's it hanging?
Entering stealth state.
Descendant, we're detecting RK life signs inside a Vulgus structure.
Unique playstyle, sure, but I think buffers are a bit impossible because they have to solve the problem of we don't even have a need to co-op in this game. Unless there's a real need to co-op and there's appropriate rewards for co-op, which I've always said,
You won't.
I don't think you'll get unique playstyles or buffers or things like that because, like I said, at the end of the day, what are we here to do, right? We're here to enjoy the game, but there must be a reason for us to co-op. There must be a reason for us to play with others. As you know, in the current state of the game, there's just no reason to do it. That's the big problem. They must give us a reason to co-op. When co-op and solo have the same rewards, and I've always harped on this, it's pointless to co-op. Why am I co-oping if I can get the same rewards faster as a solo? See here? Sure, I have to kill all the enemies myself, but it's actually kind of satisfying to do so. You know, especially since I got AoE like this. And at the same time, you know, I can just do my own thing and not worry. Sounds like a setting issue, if I'm perfectly frank. It means your settings are set too high. Because if you are fully optimized, that should not be the case. So double check your settings, set to the lowest possible settings, and then adjust accordingly.
You won't find me. Unseen.
Why am I?
Mission complete. All
Well, they
units
did say they're
proceed
going to work on a
transport
proper
location.
melee system, so fingers
Great
crossed.
work out there.
We get it, Finesse. I mean, you don't have to say the same thing 3 times, you know. But I will also say that I kind of agree with him. What do you mean by sub-attack is fine, Syra? It literally serves no purpose. All it is quicker movement for your grapple. So, no, I think the
This is
sub-attack
HQ.
needs to
Troops are
be
on the
made
ground.
useful.
Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendants.
It needs to be like a proper part of the game, in my personal opinion. Because otherwise, why is it there? Just remove it then,
Initiate.
you know? I feel like they had a purpose and a
That's
vision
specialized Vulgus aircraft.
when it first
It
came
can
out,
fly through void storms.
but now
Descendant,
there's no longer
gonna
any
shoot it
reason to
down.
obey that
Do
vision.
it now. Hurry.
Activating stealth.
It's your melee. It's what the melee's actual name is. Your melee in this game is actually called your sub-attack.
Entering stealth state. You won't.
You've been playing all this time and you didn't know it was called that?
Initiating stealth operation.
Nah, they just need to put actual melee moves in this game. Like, if I'm gonna go around kicking people, then it better be efficient. Hey, John. You're up early?
Initiating stealth operation.
Large Vulgus presence confirmed in the operation zone. Descendant, on your
Up very late? What were you doing? Are you alright, Jono?
Activating stealth.
Yeah, fair enough. Well then, in that case, good to know that you're alright, and that you're just doing it as part of your fun.
Entering stealth state. Unseen. Initiating stealth.
You will be like
Hound actual to HQ.
Fair enough, John.
Mission complete. Requesting transport support. Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Entering stealth state. Unseen. You won't find me.
I love all these interesting ideas, but again, I just feel like they need to fix their base game and also work on more content first. Honestly, what would really help this game is if co-op play,
Entering.
alright, was like, if co-op play was necessary. They should make it so 4 times loot. I will harp on this until the day I die. 4 times the loot in co-op play. Full party, you get 4 times the loot. Solo single Pringle, you might get an easier game, but you know, your loot will be less. If you encourage people to constantly play in groups, life gets easy. Kyle's okay though. Like, Kyle can do decently against some bosses, FYI. Jaber? Yeah, no. Jaber doesn't even exist. He is just a J of Burr.
You won't find me.
Wide-range shaping charge drop complete. Begin the void energy purification operation. Descendant.
There needs to be a
prime the
reason
detonator
for me to
with your
play with my
arcade.
friends.
Then activate the remote detonation device.
Yeah, because nobody wants PvP. We've spoken about this at length. In fact, in the past, a lot of people say, oh, how about PvP? Then I used to ban them from my channel. I'll tell you what, anybody that wants to talk about PvP in a PvE game is only interested in bullying others because they can't handle a real PvP game. I've told people before, if anyone wants to discuss PvP with me, then, you know, they're more than welcome to do so. However, if they want to do so, they need to be eternity rank in Marvel Rivals. I will not accept anyone that's not eternity rank in Marvel Rivals talking PvP with me. If they're not the highest rank in Marvel Rivals or the equivalent in another PvP game, and I'm talking a shooter, you don't deserve to be talking about PvP at all. And I say this as a Celestial player in Marvel Rivals. Yeah, nah. Most people can't handle real PvP, which is the only reason they even want PvP in this game. So of course it's gonna get shut down. Like I said, I happily dare anyone. I double dare ya. If you're eternity rank in Marvel Rivals, come, let's talk PvP then. But if you're not, if you can't even get to like the top tier in a actual PvP game, you don't deserve to talk about introducing it to a PvE game, because you won't understand a damn thing about balancing, ranked modes, things like that. So nah. Exactly. Balance becomes a major headache. So for me, I would just say nope.
All units proceed
Anybody
to
that wants it,
transport location.
okay.
Great work out there.
Prove to me that you are worth it. Prove your worthiness. Any failure to prove worthiness shall result in immediate termination. No problem, John. I'm always here to, you know, give you guys the best builds and information. Boo face boo. I've never heard of this thing, and I don't believe in such a thing. So whatever random person that posted about this, that's a TikTok thing. On YouTube, nobody's talking about it. Nobody's worried about it. If you really think there's a nerf, you can talk about it in the official Discord, but unless somebody can prove it to me with their own video, not somebody else's video or some bullshit video from fake ass person, like, no. I want to see a real, and I say this again as the #1 official content creator for this game, yeah, nah. Nope, you have to make them yourself.
The specialized Vulgus aircraft has stopped to resupply. It's defenseless. Shoot it down.
In fact, give me a second. Let me go check my Nexon creator listing right now. What you are essentially doing is advertising this guy, which is not allowed, Mr. Booface Boo, and I'm not going to check him out. Sorry. If you want to advertise somebody else here, no. Like I said, I will not accept that kind of proof. Okay? So you are supposed to prove this by yourself. I will not accept these kinds of things, and yeah, no. This guy is not listed as an official creator, so again, don't know why you and several others are trying to advertise this guy or pretend that he's somebody famous, because he's not. Unless you're an official creator and unless you can prove it in a true video, in which case an official creator can just approach the devs and share their video there. I have no reason to believe these things. So sorry, Mr. Blueface. If you ever want to come back to my channel, don't ever advertise somebody else here. And certainly not somebody that's not an official creator. If they're not an official creator, then there's no reason for me to talk to them or know about them. Essentially, yes, Brabuja. But yeah, if you're bad at the math, then it's better to just follow my advice. So like I said before, just do what I told you. Just go for the RK type rather than the RK attribute. But unfortunately, for most of these games, you want to get good, you are going to have to follow and understand math.
Large Vulgus presence confirmed in the operation zone. Descendant, on your signal, we will
Initiating stealth.
Hey, it sounds like some weirdo on TikTok is like trying to get himself advertised. It's so strange. 2 days in a row it's happened. Not even an official creator. So what is the point?
Initiating stealth.
And just no matter which chat you're in, whether it's YouTube or TikTok, remember one thing. Unless you can prove something with clear evidence, all right? Spreading false information, misinformation is not cool.
Load.
Here at the Robot Nation, we focus only on one thing. Truth
You won't find
and anything that can be replicated. That's probably the best way, Brabuja.
activating stealth.
You will be like us.
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position.
Okay.
Well done,
Just
Descendant.
double check. Spin that again. Now where are we at? Okay, good. Look, I'm just glad that you finally got a job, Star. Indeed.
This is Hound Action, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
Oh crap, I'm on the wrong build. Whoops. Back to Albion. Bye. Lol, I forgot that I just switched over to do that thing, but very, very bad idea. Now then, for those of you that want to support real creators, make sure you register me as your creator, alright? Here's the link in chat. Do it. Well, John, before your meds kick in, you want to hear the most kick-ass head-banging song I ever made so far? Just for you, John. Some of the others have already heard this preview, but I think you need to hear this. This is going to be a nice little single. You ready? Oh, wait, sorry. That was midway through the song. Hold on. I forgot I didn't rewind it. Here we go.
Ever since you went away, we both
promise you can't break.
You said you would never go away, but you know it's never easy. Ever since you went away,
We both know that's not the case.
it's a promise you can't break.
You said you'd never go away.
But you know it's never easy.
Oh.
No, it's never easy. I know you know it's never easy. But it don't seem that way. I can see the words in your face. But it don't seem that way. I can see the words in your face. But it don't seem that way. I can see the words in your face. But it don't seem that way. I can see the words in your face.
There you go. So I randomly came up with that last night, John, and I was like, you know what? I will just literally name this song Headbanger. So after I named this song Headbanger, I was like, okay, I'm gonna drop this as a single. But I'm pretty sure you'll like it, John. So I was like, this is good. Anyway, now that you've heard it, you can finally go and rest. Okay. Let me put the game music back on. Actually, you know what? It is that time of day. I should probably just do my own music for now. Game music's boring. Okay. Well, I'm glad you heard it and enjoyed it.
Say goodbye to the man I was, flesh and bone. Cut the soul till it bleeds, till it leaves. I can't seem to escape this feeling. And all these people wanna make me something that I never wanted to be. I was never enough for them. You were never enough for them. In wolf's clothing, but
It definitely is, John. I just randomly came up with it. I was like, it doesn't even have like a band or anything, but I was like, there's no way I'm not dropping this as a single. So once I heard that, I was like, okay, you know, it definitely needs to be a single. This one, not yet. This one is not on iTunes yet. This song will be on iTunes after the album is finished. You can get my current songs though, like before they're fully released on iTunes, Apple Music, wherever, on my YouTube music channel and SoundCloud. But yeah. Because for iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, I have to release on a per album basis. And my metalcore album's not finished yet. There's still quite a few tracks to go. But you can enjoy it early on SoundCloud. And of course my YouTube music channel. In sheep's clothing, but I am the same.
tear
This is Hound Actual to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over.
Entering stealth
Yep.
state.
I've got so many to share with you guys. Like, I can't wait to get done with the metalcore album so I can just make more and send more to you guys. It's gonna be insane. I'm just saying, you know. But I hide the face.
In sheep's clothing, but I am the same. And I can't remember who I am. And I can't remember who I am.
Anyway, sorry, Star, you said you were what, silver 2 now or something? I heard you were crawling your way up. Well, thank you, Sarah. I don't know if people will call it a talent considering I'm just generating AI music, but I do think it is a talent as well to be able to talk to the AI and make sure that, you know, the AI does what you want it to do. Of course, sometimes you always get some random good stuff as well. So thank you for enjoying.
Begin the void energy purification operation. Descendant, prime the detonator with your arcade. Then activate the remote detonation device.
Yeah. All my music is AI generated. Yeah, I write the lyrics. But I don't write the music, so that's why, like, sometimes I can't consider it like truly a talent, because sure, lyrics are good, but how do you translate the lyrics to music? You know, I'm still amazed by what AI can do, but I'm just happy that they can bring my visions to life. You know, like, that's what makes me happy. Well, that's true. Lyric writing is hard as hell. But a lot of my lyrics, they use a very same theme, because, like, for me, what is my core of my theme? It's like, it's all about just being, you know, it's all about those inner feelings, the sorrow, all those kinds of things. Because that's what means the most to me, you know, so that's what I speak about the most. So the core theme is always the same, but I try to diversify the lyrics where possible. Ghost writing lyrics is something that's been going on for ages, though. I do understand why, though. Sometimes you try to come up with stuff on your own, it's really hard.
Hound Actual to HQ. Mission complete. Requesting transport support.
If a tree falls in the forest and no one's around, does it even make a sound? If I'm screaming at the top of my
Anyway, I forgot to ask, what is Star's rank?
Troops are on the ground.
I still haven't heard Star's rank
Ship
yet.
will remain on standby for air support. Good luck. That's a specialized Vultus aircraft. It can fly through void storms. Descendant, if you're gonna shoot it down, do it now. Hurry!
No one's around. Does it even make a sound? Gonna make it out alive. Silver 1, impressive. You're gonna catch up to me in no time. I need to like spend more time playing, damn. Hopefully next week I get the chance to grind.
Tactical transport en route to the Descendant's position. Close air support available. Danger close. I repeat, danger close.
Oh my God, what have I done? I'm still here, and they have gone. But I don't. What if I'm too slow? And then I whisper between the chaos and the empty, no life left in me.
Entering stealth.
What have I done? I'm still here,
Unseen.
and they have gone. Life moves on.
Extraction from Operation Zone initiated. Good work,
What
Descendant.
if I'm too slow? I think about it every time. It's heavy on my mind. It always never seems to grow. What if I'm too slow?
Oh my God, what have I done? I'm still here, and they have gone. Life moves on, but I don't. What if I'm too slow? I'm still here.
No worries, Starro. No, I'm just so happy that nowadays people can just rock out to my music on stream. It's great. I can't wait to release today's track. Like right after I finish my lunch, I'm gonna release my track for today. You know, and then tonight's gonna be MR, Marvel Rivals. Can't wait.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
I'd know by now how to be one of you, but I don't know how. Yeah, I do, Duxton. This evening is Saturday is always our chill Marvel Rivals stream, but the ranked games I usually stream on weekday mornings. Usually, other than Monday, I don't have a full day of TFD, but this time around I might do like Monday morning. I might do like MR or I might do Monster Hunter. So I haven't decided yet. Nice, John. I'm just waiting for him to finish cooking. He's like 24 hours left. To reach your hand, but it worked for me. Now I understand. I thought. No problem, madam. See you later. But I don't know how. My body lies in an empty bed. They can't hear the words I've said. I'm okay with the timing, honestly, because to me it doesn't really matter.
Extraction from operation zone initiated. Good work, Descendant.
All I want them to do is to just genuinely make it, well, I think I would really like it if they could just make it so that ultimates were a bit better, genuinely, compared to the normals. Nothing seems to pull me out of it. This black hole is where I exist. This black hole is where I exist. I'm drowning, I don't wanna lose you. Rest well, John.
Too familiar, I know how this ends. I'm dying to know what it's like to pretend. I want you to save me, but you can't comprehend. I'm too far gone, too far gone. It's all too familiar, I know how this ends. I'm dying to know what it's like to pretend. I want you to save me, but you can't comprehend. I'm too far gone, too far gone. You can't save me.
Can't save me.
Confirm arrival at the operation zone.
Save
Proceed
me.
with caution.
This is HQ. Enemy reinforcements incoming. Requesting strike on the staging area.
Activating stealth. Entering stealth state.
Descendant. The transport has dropped a wide-range shaping charge on the ground. We need it to purify the void energy. Prime the detonator with your RK, then hit the detonation device.
This is Sharon.
Unseen.
Fair enough, Syra. Sounds like you're following the wrong creator, Spicy Sage. This was Ultimate Sharon's first build that I ever made. But don't worry, I'll have an updated build on my channel eventually. I think Greg's is not affected by the change in the explosion setting, which is weird, but it is what it is. Okay, great. All bonuses obtained.
Mission complete. Transport inbound.
I'm gonna swap a little lower to some older favorites. There they are. Hey, Duck. Okay. Almost there. Just need this and then this. Yeah, I know, but it's just how it is, Starro. Trust me, I wish I knew I understood it. Hey, Neil. Welcome to Wakefulness. Lost in the waves.
In darkness found a cursed choice for melody gone. she morphed her voice. Oh, sing to me.
This is Hound Action, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
Activating stealth.
In shadows cast, I face my
Entering stealth.
with scales that she wants for walls that hold her tight. But in his world, she's just a ghost, a haunting soul.
Descendant, we're detecting arcane life signs inside a Vulcan structure.
Forbidden dreams through tears.
Activating
She is with a robot build, but she has her limitations. So the biggest problem is that, like, she doesn't have guaranteed crits, especially not without Blue Beetle. So it can be pretty rough overall. But with this build, this updated build, you can actually go pretty fast.
initiating stealth
I will serve the all.
Entering stealth.
In depths of night, she longs to rise. A haunting calm under stormy skies, with scales of silver heart fire.
Mission complete.
Well, Star, go look up Glay and Last Dagger video, and you'll understand.
The tides of fate now hold her down.
She is pretty much the same, but they've made some good guns,
In shadows cast.
especially with weapon core upgrades. You can make your guns do some funky fresh stuff.
With every wave, her soul swells, and depths below, where darkness dwells.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendants.
This is HQ. Enemy reinforcements incoming. Requesting strike on the staging area.
A man lost in shadows tale. Their haunting voice, a tragic song. In silent depths, where hearts belong.
Die, heretics!
Entering stealth. You won't find me.
Captain Elias, deploying arcade.
I love how Elias got instantly owned.
Original.
Okay.
Completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well done, Descendant.
Wow, that shell crusher sucked. Trying so hard to get these good shell crusher pieces. And it's crushing my soul instead. Rude!
Trust entwined with thorns of greed. In twilight's grasp they seek a wonder, a song of hope, a silent need.
Alright, again. Almost max level. And I'm gonna get all my arcade tuning. See you later, Fernzilla. Have a good day at work.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Entering stealth. So pure, a beauty destined, her fate unsure. Whispers that go through the darkened trees, in shadows lurks a heart of flame.
Descendant, the transport has dropped a wide-range shaping charge on the ground. We need it to purify the void energy. Prime the detonator with your arcade, then hit the detonation device.
There's one left. I do hope though that Sharon gets a slight skill power modifier buff, because that to me is the only downside to her. She really requires a bit too much. She like relies too much on crits. It'd be very nice if she could get just a slight bump up on skill power modifier for area suppression.
Captain Elias, deploying arcade. I am the original.
Dang. Freaking pattern Elias takes so much time. I think it's a bit of an oversight, Craig. They probably didn't realize that they're diluting their own loot pool. So it was silly. Like, they added more to the loot pool,
Transport inbound.
but basically
See you soon.
whatever they added to the loot pool, if you get what I mean, the issue is that they added to the loot pool, but it's just too funky fresh right now. Anyway, it is what it is. Just gotta live with it. I feel like they just, yeah, the net outcome's the same, but I just feel like they did it so wildly and so sillily.
With eyes of fire, they pierce
Troops are on the ground. Transport ship will remain on standby.
Allergy's killing me today.
Good luck, Descendants.
activating stealth. Bound by the chains of the forgotten past. They feast on dreams that were all fast. Children of the road, in shadows they cry. Masters of fate, so wickedly.
A specialized Vulgus aircraft has appeared over the operation zone. Blasted out of the sky.
You can't research them in bulk. Sorry. But farming crystallization catalysts, I would suggest you rewind and check the earlier part of stream. What I do is I just get a whole bunch of amorphous and go kill the bosses with my bossing build. That's how I do it. So I've got like 20 blueprints and I'm good to go. The other materials you can get like from specific missions, like specific missions and things like that. So the neural circuits, all that, you should know which missions to farm them. If you don't, well, you might have to come on one of the days where I'm farming those. But today I just farmed the blueprints, and basically all you do is just either you can go to the void fusion reactors, which have no cost now, or you can do the older method, which is just go take a bossing build and kill any of the colossi. That's how I do it. But you cannot research them in bulk, no matter what you do. It's one at a time only, and yeah. My usual system is one before work, one after work. 2 per day, that's usually good enough. You seem like a new player, if you're asking that sort of question. If you are new, welcome to the best and only channel that'll actually teach you shit. Tune into streams as much as possible and you'll learn a lot. Not just from me, but my community as well.
tears that stain the air.
Fair enough. Welcome back then. Many things have changed, but there's pretty much guides on my channel for everything. So as long as you watch all my videos, you should be fine. My videos are long though because I explain a lot of things. So here's the playlist of my videos. That should help you out.
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well done, Descendant.
True, but they are still gonna have to farm more. The boxes don't give enough. Not to last you anyway. You're welcome. Like I said, we're the best channel for a reason. That's why everyone supports the robot.
Lonely nights with a hollow scream. The memories haunt like a fractured dream. Chains of sorrow wrapped so tight.
This is Hound Action. Reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
Descendant, we've confirmed a large-scale Vulcan transfer. Attack their deployment.
I need to, but I've just been so busy. That's the only problem. I really need to farm brains, to be honest. That's why I do it in a batch. I just grab a huge batch. I never have a favorite character, Andrea, because for me as a creator, my only job is to give you guys efficient builds, so I never have a favorite. I just play what I need to play, and I play whatever is efficient. So I don't have favorites ever.
In the quiet of home, the father where the shades unseen. A lady stands
Captain
in the
Elliot,
shadow,
deploying arcade.
watching night
I am the original.
with the whisper of the ocean. She stands with every tide. Entering stealth state. Her heart is a beacon where the lost souls abide. Though they roam the wild waters, they always find their way back home. All the time
Hound Action to HQ. Mission
and
complete.
the
Okay.
Requesting transport support.
far beneath the moonlit sky, there's a longing in her heart for the lady of the lighthouse with a lantern aglow. She calls the seafaring men, guiding them through the wall.
I'm heading out here. Speaking of brain farming, you know what? I might actually do a little bit of that, just for fun.
Like the haunting of the way.
It has been a while, hasn't it?
Their greed is a template
No.
that restricts
Drops the same whether solo or public.
slaves.
The main crucial key is how fast you're clearing stuff. So if you are faster solo, then playing in public is a liability, essentially. So just give you an example. Here's good old Kiki, the ultimate warrior. All right. Okay, good. Let's go bum around Void Vessel for a little bit. But let's say that I want to do Void Vessel. If I want to go as fast as humanly possible, then usually I play solo, because otherwise you have to wait for other people or things like that. Like, you just want to go fast, then, you know, this is how we do it. Do any of the boxes, Craig, do you remember, give like the boxes that you have to actually open with keys? Is there any of them that give brains? I don't think so, right? I think it's just at the end that you just get a bunch. I could be wrong because I haven't done this in a while. There's no benefit in public. It's just that, like, if you are weaker or certain things where you can clear faster, like for example, Void Erosion Purge, where everyone's like super built up and stuff, then in that case, they absolutely, you know, a lot of people will usually go public for that one because it's easier, faster too. I think most Void Erosion Purge runs, you can end them in like 3-4 minutes. The danger is that you get one person that's not good, and it's a problem. So there's more risk if you try and play in public. Basically, if everyone's on the same page and everyone's good, their group play is faster, but the rewards are the same whether you solo or group play. So if you know that other people, or if you think that other people are not likely to be that good, then it's better to play solo. The Sharon build? No, it'll come next week. I haven't updated the build yet, but I will update it for you guys.
This is your end.
I should just do this.
Too slow. You can't run away. Show's down.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just wondering which boxes. Do you remember one enhancement gives the brains? I know it's not guaranteed, but I just need to know which boxes actually give the brains. If you happen to remember. If you don't, it's totally okay. I don't want to waste my keys for no reason. I mean, I have a bunch, but still. Yeah, I haven't done this in a long while. I'm just lazy to figure it out on my own again.
My shield's down. Too slow.
I need to put Veil Analyzer back on the Python.
Shield's broken.
I think the only one that does is the resource box at the end, but I can't be sure. No problem, Gabak. Go get some rest. I'm not really a Borderlands fan. But yeah, there are a crap ton of videos for this game because there's a lot to learn. Borderlands is genuinely not my type of game. I only play live service, so yeah. However, for the games that I do play, I usually make very good guides. I do have some Monster Hunter Wilds guides, and can't really make guides for Marvel Rivals because it's PvP, but either way, I do play that as well. No, this is not a new Descendant. This is Keelan. If you don't know Keelan, then bro, you've been missing seasons.
Too slow. Move. Damn it. My shield's down.
I'll try the special material boxes next round.
Move.
May as well make my time worthwhile.
Changing mags. Too slow. This is show's broken. Melt away. Too slow.
An enemy container has been revealed. Please verify.
Well,
the
pretty
data.
much, yeah, I am. Like I always tell people, greatest human being alive, you know? No, I got gold. Alright, I'll try again. Let's see if I open up boxes, what'll happen. Might be able to get some. Because I need more of the resources. More! Oh, just farming some materials and chilling. Kite. Not really doing anything special.
Too slow.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
This is your end. You can't run away. Move. This is your end. Move. Too slow. You can't run away.
Let's open up all these and see what happens. Yeah.
Move.
I think it would have to be the special material boxes mostly. Ah, I forgot to put Veil Analyzer on my Python again. Damn it. Silly, silly me.
This is your end. Move. Too slow.
Oh, sure, Kite. Enjoy yourself if you're coming back. Make sure to tune into my YouTube channel. Same name. RealAsianRobot. All the guides you'll need are there. If it's not on my channel, chances are you don't need it. Oh, come on. That was my fault, though. I should have picked that up and not used my skill. Congratulations, Star. You nerd.
This is your end. Too slow. You can't run away. Too slow. Move. You can't run away. Move.
It doesn't seem to be the actual, like, materials you need. I think it's just the resource box at the end. Which makes sense. Okay, at least I know. So I can just skip all the boxes and just go straight to the end.
You can't run away. Too slow. Loading. You can't escape.
Oh no, I was just messing to see if I would get any extra brains in those boxes. I'm just bumming around the void vessel because I know I can farm the brains in the actual mission, and it's technically faster to do that, but yeah, I just don't really want to. Not today, so I decided, you know what, I'll just bum around void vessel for a while.
An enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
Yeah, that's what I figured. The fact that it's rare, I'm just like, ugh, I don't care that it's rare. I want it now. I want it now. So since I may as well just get a couple of neural circuits here and there, it's all good. Because I can go fast anyway. I'm a fast boy. Oh no, I'll do it another time. I can just use the Voltia because Voltia is faster anyway. Because the chain, I just have to swap weapons. Like, if I put on the Veil Analyzer, I'm just gonna be lazy. Which is fine, but I'll be lazy another day. Realistically, I'm just trying to put in minimal effort. But realistically, Voltia is way faster. Because Voltia chains, so that's why it's actually better for popping the yellow shields. I don't really care about the blue shields because those I can pop myself. Just use an ability and they're done.
Shields down. Too slow.
So I'm using Python for extra sprint speed. And what I do
Move.
is I then use the Voltia for popping shields because the Voltia does not have additional sprint speed. That's the only problem. Yep, Keelan is the quick man. So like in sections where I know I need Voltia, I just do that. Because Voltia takes less than a second to clear all the shields. Whereas if I would use the Python, even with Veil Analyzer, sure, but it doesn't spread, you see? So realistically, you want to do it real fast.
You can't run away.
Gotta take advantage of Voltia.
Take that. This is your end. Move. Too slow. With
When you see the corridor and there's no lasers, it means you haven't cleared all the enemies yet, so don't rush through. I mean, theoretically, this is already the minimum effort, but you just have to swap weapons.
shield's broken. Shield's down.
No, not yet. I am actually focusing on farming the stupid Shell Crusher set. I really want to get a Plague set for Keelan, but I'm not using it yet because there's no point.
You can't run away.
For me, the big thing is first I need to get Shell Crusher, because Shell Crusher is very crucial for high-end gameplay, because fire rate. Fire rate is unbelievably good on any gun-based Descendant, so I really need that. And farming perfect Shell Crusher components is what we call a pain in the butt.
Move. You can't run away. Shield's broken. You can't run away. This is your end.
I'll consider it. For now, I'm okay.
Move.
Sure, so Tommy, just ask in the Discord anytime. Just at me. I'll answer you as best I can.
This is your end.
I'm just as much of a noob as you are, but I can at least give some insight and point you in the right direction. Don't forget to join the clan. Yeah, we're called Robot Nation
Too slow.
in Raid, so you should be able to join in.
This is your end.
No problemo, Sir Tommy.
Move.
Thank you for helping me out, man.
You can't run away.
An enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
Resource box. Hell yeah. Resource boxes are good. That's the one that gives me the big one. I don't think it's the special boxes, but I'll try. I'm pretty sure it's the resource box at the end. But like I said, I'm willing to try. One more run. Tomorrow I'm gonna bum Sigma Sector. Since you're into the game though, Sir Tommy, if within these next week or so, next 2 weeks or so or whatever, Sir Tommy, if you end up opening, I think, 2 of the purple shards, I also get a bonus for that. You don't have to though, because I think you have to pay for some of them, but don't bother paying. Because honestly, raid is something you will honestly regret spending on. I do it because I'm sponsored, but I don't actually recommend spending for the average person. Because not only is it easy to get sucked in, but the other thing is that you will regret it. It's not that much value. But if you do happen to get like purple thingies from like whatever events and stuff are in the game, yeah, if you happen to open up 2 of them, then I'm pretty sure I get a bonus. I think. Okay, special material boxes. I'll just open up all of them. See if any of them will give me anything.
You can't run away.
Oh, I did. Okay, yep. So one of the boxes can randomly give you the stuff. It will act like a resource box. Okay, cool.
Swapping bags.
Yeah, I got it twice. Nice. I think using up the decryption keys might be a faster way then.
You can't run away.
The resource box at the end or the decryption keys opening up those. Good.
Shield's broken.
So it's not guaranteed, but if you do get it, it's enough for 1 catalyst. So void vessel runs might theoretically be a faster... Why the hell am I here? Might be a faster way of doing this.
This is your end.
Keelan. Come on, bud. I think any of the boxes can. Well, not the red colored ones, but I think any of the ones where you have to use a key should theoretically open it up. And potentially give you the stuff you need. 'Cause remember I got a ton of materials at some point when I was farming the doggo. So that's the only explanation. Yeah, for the event, I already picked them up. I always pick up the extras.
Too slow.
Because you never know when you'll need them.
You can't run away.
But this does save me time.
You can't run away.
Well, enjoy, Andras.
This is your end. Boom. This is your end. Damn it. My shield's down. Too slow. Boom. You can't escape. This is your end. You come. Changing mags. Too slow.
If I'm gonna balance between speed and power, I'm only gonna go for the obvious rooms. And if I get stuff, I get it. If I don't, that's totally okay. I think this will probably be the best farming style. Because I could go for every room, but it will cost an inordinate amount of keys. So in order to balance the key farming, or at least to even out. I'll only go for any of the obvious rooms along the way and just speed through. So I can still get a resource box at the end, although percentage chance, but still. Okay, good. It's okay, we'll just go with the belief that it's all the boxes that require keys. May as well, right? Never know when the extra materials will come in handy.
An enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
Yep, this one costs 1 though. So I usually take the one with the highest chance of the resource box, and I hope for it. But you also get a little bit at the end, and it doesn't take too long. So if I just like bum around the so-called edges, I can get whatever I need. All right, let's head back to town. Ladies and gents, thank you very much for enjoying my stream today. It's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with all of you. Thank you for all the likes on the stream as well. If you guys don't know, I'm currently being sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, and you can literally support me by downloading the game via my link. You're going to get a bunch of free stuff. All right, don't forget to check out yesterday's sponsored stream as well, because there's also codes for you guys to use to get even more free stuff. Anyway, there's my link right there. Play to level 12. If you don't like it, feel free to uninstall, but it'll help me out if you guys do. It's a great way to help me out for free. All right, it's actually a really fun game, and we're all kind of playing it again. So thank you very much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Catch you in the evening. Bye-bye.